Alright, so let's take a look at your homework. I had asked you to do a worksheet. Now the answers were attached to the worksheet, but I'll pick some of the harder ones and we'll go through those. Alright, so taking a look at the harder problems, I think 1 through 4 are pretty easy. You should have had no issues doing those. Now I'll start with problem number 5. Problem number 5, it says 12 to the x minus 4 power is equal to 3 to the x minus 2. We take the log of both sides. We're going to have to bring these powers down. Now we'll have to distribute both of those, so it doesn't matter which one you divide by. I'm going to distribute log 12. It's a bigger number. That's the only reason why I picked it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do log of 3 divided by log of 12. And I'm going to multiply that number, 0.4421. I'm going to multiply that by x minus 2. So I get x minus 4 is equal to 0.4421. X minus 0.8842. We could subtract 0.4421 x on both sides. And we get, let's see here, I'm going to be adding the 4 on the other side. So 1 minus that number is 0.5579x, and that's going to equal 3.1158. Divide both sides by the 0.5579. And we get that x would equal 5.5849. Taking a look at the back side. And problem number 6. Problem number 6, it says log base 3 of the 4th root of 5 is equal to x. So we could say 3 to the x power is equal to the 4th root of 5. Take the log of both sides. Now we could bring the x down. And remember, 4th root is really just the 1/4 power. You could bring that down if you want. I mean, you could just take the log of the 4th root of 5 if you want. It doesn't matter how you do this. You could just literally just type that into your calculator. And then we're going to divide both sides by the log of 3. So I'm going to type in log of the 4th root of 5. And I'm going to divide that by the log of 3. And my calculator tells me that x would equal 0.3662. Moving down to number 7. Number 7 says 10 is equal to 5 e to the 5x. Well, you don't want to use ln yet. I mean, let's divide both sides by 5. Get 2 is equal to e to the 5x. And now we could take the natural log of both sides because we have e to a power. If you use ln, the ln and the e would cancel. And then we could just divide both sides by 5. So we're going to do the ln of 2 divided by 5. Comes out to 0.1386. Problem number 8 says the natural log of 60.3 is equal to the natural log of e to the 0.21x. Well, ln and e, they cancel, right? So we just get the natural log of 60.3 is equal to 0.21x. Divide both sides by 0.21. And let's see here, the natural log of 60.3 divided by 0.21. This is 19.5206. Problem number 9, it says the natural log of x is equal to 2.54. Remember, natural log is really just the log base e of x. So for a problem like this, you would have to use the translation property, where we'd say e to the 2.54 power is equal to x, and you have a button for e on your calculator. It's just right by natural log, so I'm going to hit the e to the 2.54 power, and my calculator says the answer is 12.6797. And our last problem, problem number 10, says we have log of 5x is equal to e to the 0.35. All right. Well, e to the 0.35, let's figure out what that is. E to the 0.35 power is 1.4191. And again, we could use a translation property. Whenever you get stuck, usually translation property is what we need to use. So 10 to the 1.4191 power is equal to 5x. And if we divide both sides by 5, we get x is 5.2493. All right, so that was your homework. Have a nice day, and stay tuned for the next lesson.